Now I watch many video on YouTube, and really
Mm-hmm.
you are a very enthusiastic person. You learn solo, and it's a very effective way. And you also
Mm-hmm.
provide the awareness in the society. How can any person be encouraged and learn the new things? Those are very important this era.
Yeah.
And first, initially, I want to know about you. What is your background and where from you?
Okay. Okay. So basically, I'm living in Jaipur with my family, and my father is a farmer, so I'm from a farmer background. I'm living in village, and this year I completed my graduation. Before that, I was pursuing my graduation, and also I was doing some jobs. Okay, I did some several jobs while my college together simultaneously, both the things I was doing. So recently I started my English journey, learning English journey in June 2024. Before that, I was just thinking to learn this language. I was, watching so many content in English, but I was not, continuously putting efforts. So, but recently I started and I'm enjoying my journey, and also I'm sharing my experiences with my old viewers and all my subscribers. So it's a good thing. So like this is from my side, if I tell you. And
Now, great, Rahul. I hear to you, great. And I watched many video on YouTube. Then I thought,
Mhm.
if you can record, then I can record for people. They can understand what is the value of
Mm.
English communication. And in this video, in one video, I was listening that you are suffered due to lack of the English communication, and you got rejected in the interview.
Yeah, yeah, I got
Yeah.
rejected.
Really, I also suffered too, because the reason is that in this era, everywhere if you go, the technology demand English, communication demand English, and all activity also going on in English. Then until you don't know, then how can participate, how can survive? And this is an
Mm.
important skill this era.
Yeah,
Then
yeah, yeah.
one more myth is there. People, those are vernacular medium, those are villager, and they think
Mm.
that English is very big task we can't learn.
Mm.
Then regarding that, I am collecting the feedback who
Mm-hmm.
learn English within 2 years, and after 45, 55 age, they are providing the feedback. How can anyone learn English very easily? Because English is only misconception of the mind. As
Mm.
we create, as we speak. And one more thing,
Yeah.
if you have desire, if you have vision, then you can do anything. Because
Mm.
need create desire, need create power. Then
Actually.
dependency on ourselves. And somewhere people taking childish excuse. I have not got environment. I have not
Mm.
environment, and due to that, I am not able to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Until you don't know who are the creator of the environment, you can't
Yeah,
found a way. And
yeah.
first, you have to ask yourself. Now you are understanding due to environment you are unable to learn. And why not start? Create the some environment for
Mhm.
learning. Understand the process. What is the process? And social media, various
Mhm.
kinds of information are available.
Yeah,
You can
easily.
go and you can search. But people are wasting time 2 hours, 3 hours on social media. But they are never thought that learn something.
Mm.
And this is my understanding. And my background is no. I am briefing some things myself. My
Okay, okay.
background was
You
vernacular
tell
medium.
me. You tell me about yourself.
Yeah,
Everything
sure.
about you. Where are you from? What are you doing?
So Rahul, my background is vernacular medium. After 17 years, I completed my graduation. But that day I was so shocked when I know the value of the English communication.
Mm-hmm.
Within a year, I learned how can I speak. Speaking is important task, not grammar. if you are going
Hmm.
for communication. But if you are going to participate in any legal activity or any professional area, then you have to must awareness about the grammar. But
Hmm.
first, initially step, you have to forget about the grammar portion. We
Hmm.
have to open up our mouth. Anyhow,
Yeah.
you have to deliver what you want to deliver. And simultaneously, you will learn the grammar.
Hmm.
Until you are not learn, you always think about the result. You always think about the perfection. Then you will never able to take a step. Because perfection creates fears, doubts, and these
Hmm.
are the enemy. Until you don't understand how
Right,
can I
right.
start, you can't do that.
Definitely.
What is your opinion on that, Rahul?
Yeah, definitely. We should start first. Everybody is, so scared and with they want to, they want to be perfect at initial stage, and we can't be perfect, when we just started. So in my case, like if I tell you and all the viewers that, we just have to start, and whatever the knowledge you already have, and in the process when you start your journey, you eventually will cover all the things that required. So you should just start, you should just start speaking with yourself. If you not having a good environment, you can create, as you said, you are right, like our environment created by us, creating by us every single day. What kind of thoughts you are thinking, just try to think in a I mean in English. If you are doing something, if you are lying down on a bed, if you are taking a session, just try to think what's happening around yourself in English. What your mom is doing, what your dad is doing, what's going on in your family. Just try to convert all the things in English. We can do. And if you find any mistake, or if you stuck somewhere, that time you can use your phone. And all the things is we have already, we can use. So many applications are there, so many websites are there, we can easily. We have to search first. We have to search what's your problem. How can every problem, every solution is here in our hand. We can easily get every single solution of our all problems. So we should just start, speak, indulge in English environment, be passionate. And how we can be passionate? We have to feed only English content in our mind. Watch insta. If so many people are having the addiction of watching reels throughout the day. In my case, I'm watching reels, but only in English. I like only English content. And if we like only English content, Instagram will provide us the same kind of content. So try to use algorithm, try to use every single thing. But first thing, you have to decide. Decision is the first thing. As you said that, you know first thing, you have to make your environment. This is the thing. First we have to go first, start. And don't focus on grammatical things first. In my case, I'm also agree with you that we don't need in a initial days. When we are just started, that time we should be just focus on what's going on. What is the thing that required, and required thing is our speaking. So speak first.
Okay, very true, Rahul sir. And one more thing I want to know you. What is your background for education? You are English medium or vernacular medium, and why you suffer? Why you suffer due
Mhm.
to English communication?
Yeah, like I'm from Hindi medium school, and that time, some of my friends are also English medium. School was, same, both having the both mediums like Hindi or English medium, but I was in Hindi medium. So whenever my friend who's from, English medium, they has given the speech, they had giving the speech. That time I felt really bad, like what's wrong with me, why I'm not giving the speeches and all these things. I want to be public speaker. I wanted to be public speaker in my school days. So usually, when I started, I used to speak a lot in front of mirror. In front of mirror, I pretended myself that yes, I am a motivational speaker. I'm saying something, and so many people are sitting in front of me. So I used to do this, and initially, I mean, ultimately, when I start watching so many content in English, that time I feel that I should learn this language. It's required, and I made my goals related to English. In future, I want to go somewhere. I want to connect with people from other countries. So this is my dream. This is my goals. That's why I'm learning English. I started learning English, and as you asked that, why I suffered, actually. I was not in English medium background, and I don't, yeah, even I didn't have the idea that what is English, how we can use the grammatical things. But whenever I spoke in English, I felt wonderful. I felt that yes, I am something, and this is the thing. This is the passion. This is the thing that everybody should have in us, in your themselves, that feel good. And we all know, yeah, that whenever we speak in English, we feel more good. We feel that yes, I am something different from others. So this is the thing that making made me who I am today. And also I faced so many issues, so many things in my jobs. I got rejected more than 2 3 times due to my poor communication and English. Actually, there is two things: communication and English language. So this is a language, and when we learn it, this language, after we should go for communication skill. So I think I'm a good communicator in Hindi, but right now I'm pushing myself to be a good communicator in English. So in future, definitely I'll do, because I'm putting so much hard work in this.
Very great, very great effort, Rahul. And one more question is that when you started your journey learning the English
Hmm.
communication and you started the YouTube channel, then what was the reactions of the people you're surrounding, those are know you? What they react?
Hmm. So I started my learning journey. Like, I decided to learn this language in last year, but that time I just decided, and I used to practice in some groups occasionally, not regularly, occasionally, because that time I was also doing job. And I started my YouTube channel last year, but that time I was putting content in Hindi. I am, I'm book lover, and I'm reading so many books about spirituality, manifestation, so these kind of stuff. So I was making videos about how we can manifest our dreams, how we can be happy, how we can, be motivated. So these kind of stuff about mindset, about self improvement, I was making. But recently, as I got rejected in May 2024 from a company. That time I decided to putting a kind of vlogs to improve my English. So I started making vlogs in English, and that time my friends and family, yeah, they told me that wow, actually they feel good. But at the same time, when I was making videos in Hindi, I started. Actually, I not started in last year. Before that, I was also making a kind of different videos, a kind of vlogs, and a kind of comedy videos also I made. So that time I faced so many critics from my relatives and my family. But this time they, the kind of, because I am making money by my own, I'm a kind of responsible person now, and I'm taking YouTube as a business, or money making thing. So right now they all are not telling me something bad, but at the same time, they, some of them, appreciating me. So it's a good thing. And I started making vlogs, and then I'm making good content, because when we started that time, we were not feeling that I will be a good YouTuber in future. So we just started. And in eventually, when I got my first 1000 subscribers, that I decided to make a kind of quality content, that people, viewers, will relate, and they get something good knowledge. So in this way, my journey started, and I've been doing this since July, June, July 2024 in English. Yeah.
Very nice to listen to you, Rahul. Really, this is a very good effort. Only 1 year you learn and you reach these types of fluency. And people
Mm.
are afraid they are wasting the many years for thinking that
Mm.
if I will get perfect, then I will speak, I will learn. And we can't do without any step. Don't think about
Mm.
perfection. Perfection will follow you until you have not taken the step.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah,
Rahul.
right.
Very good. And anything you want to ask me?
Yeah, yeah. You tell me about yourself, your journey. Like, when did you start and how's going on? You know?
Right. No, Rahul, though, as I mentioned that I'm professionally advocate. In
Yeah.
this, after 17 years, I completed my graduations, and when I
Mm-hmm.
entered in the advocacy, and
Mm-hmm.
everywhere people are speaking English, that time I got criticism because I am unable to understand what they are talking, what they are speaking. I thought it's meaningless. I did effort 6 years for graduation and LLB, but until I am unable to understand what is the meaning of the English communication and how can serve, how can do my work. And again thoughts, let's start learn what is the English communication, how can learn it. Initially I feel so tough, so harder. But after
Mm-hmm.
few months I realized that no, this was the my misconception. This is only mind stuff. We can
Mm-hmm.
learn easily
Yeah.
because practice create perfections.
Yeah, definitely.
Practice create result. I did practice, repeated again and again, and gradually I feel that now I'm improving. Then I
Mm.
realized that this is a way of the English communication. When I saw this in the society, people are suffering due to English communication, they think that I can't learn. Then one day I decided, let's take a feedback. People who learn after graduation, who learn after 40, 50 years, and they will
Mm-hmm.
provide the feedback. Anyone can learn the English. And right now they are providing the feedback. And in this way you are also one person,
Mm-hmm.
but you are revealing the truth what is the
Yeah.
English. Then one
Yeah.
day I also thought, if people want to learn very quick, then what is the
Mm.
way, what is the way, how can they learn, there are any way. And I thought no, it's no way until you are not follow the process.
Mm. There's a
And this is my vision that provide the actual awareness, because if you see on the YouTube there are
Mhm.
thumbnail, people are saying that want 15 days, want to learn in 1 week, want to learn in 30 days. It will never possible, never ever,
Mm.
until you are not follow the
Mm.
process, we can't learn.
Right, you are right.
And second thing,
Mhm.
this is a language, it's a long
Mm.
time process, not one day two day process. People should think on our vernacular medium, our local language, how many years it take. Then
Yeah.
this is apply everywhere. How many years we take a grown up. Then
Mm-hmm.
how can you hurry about learning any language or learning any task?
Just 15 days.
Then if anyone want to learn the English communication, they have first go through the process, write down the process, what is the process, and which kinds of stuff arrive in my path, which kinds of barrier arrive in my path, and according that they set the mind. Now
Mm.
when I will start, then these types of stuff will arrive, and how can go out of the stuff, they can create the our technical wisdom, our
Mm.
mindset,
Right.
then people can learn. And this is my
Right.
understanding.
Yeah, you are right, actually. It's a process, and everybody, they are so impatient. They want to learn English in 10 days. How can it possible in 10 days? So we should put, proper time. And this is the thing, you're right, actually. It's a separate process. We should first, write down what you will learn and how you will practice your English throughout the day and daily life. This is the thing. We can easily make environment. This is a good thing that you
So
said.
what is your suggestion for beginner? Those are watching this video, those are learning, and they think that now I have to improve my communication. Then what is your suggestion?
Yeah, actually, we shared good things already. But if I want to tell you, all the viewers who's beginner right now, who just started, you should write down everything what you will learn and what you will achieve when you learn this language. This is the also a good thing. Like, what's your dream? Why you are learning this language? What's your purpose? You have to, burning desire inside yourself. What do you want to be in your future? So this is the thing. In my case, I want to be a good communicator. I mean, more perfect communicator. So that's why I'm learning English. I want to go another country. That's why I'm learning this language. I want to make a good business by my own. That's why I'm learning this language. I want to connect different people. That's why I'm learning this language. I'm really passionate every single day. But at the same time, all the viewers who's watching, I'm not the same person every single moment. Sometimes I'm also feeling bad. I'm also feeling that, why, Rahul, you are doing this thing? Why? What's wrong with your fluency? I felt it, and I'm feeling, everybody is feeling. Even a fluent English speaker, he's also feeling right things, these kind of things. So it's a process. Sometimes you feel good, sometimes you feel bad, but you have to follow this process. You have to, putting practices, putting efforts every single day. There is so many, groups we can easily join. Telegram groups, there is another applications, like I'm using Clubhouse. So Clubhouse is a wonderful app. We can easily connect people on a global level. And so many things. Like, if you are a beginner watching this right now, you should just start speaking. You should just start speaking and convert your whole life scenes in English. And throughout the day, what you are doing, you're walking, bathing, eating, whatever, just try to convert your all things. This is the only way. We don't need other person even as a beginner. Because I talked so many times in front of mirror. I'm talking. Even today, I was, after my bathing, I came to my mirror and I said so many things, like what's going on, what I will do today. So this, that, whatever. Because we all know that we all are thinking so much things in our mind, about our life, about what happened, about particular person. So just speak louder and convert this in English. This is the only
Right,
thing, as the
right.
initial things.
And in this video, I want to share to beginner who are watching this video.
Hmm.
Please don't take a excuse of the environment. If you really
Hmm.
want to learn, if you really want to speak, and you think that no one are there for speaking, then you go on the YouTube, find out the channels. Many speaker ready
Hmm.
to talk free of cost. You can take appointment. You can talk with them. There are so various kinds of way you can found. You map and
Hmm.
Skype. Every are
Sky.
mentioning in the descriptions. You can go there, visit there, message them, and fix the time, appropriate time. They will reply you, and you can talk with them. Different person, different country, and
Hmm.
You can gather the different kinds of information. Then you can understand how can create the environment, because the way is very simple. At least you have to do effort, you will
Hmm.
found the way. You are not doing effort, how can possible you will found the
Hmm.
way? Then go on the descriptions, find out the apps. There are multiple types of apps. They are there for
Yeah.
connectivity. You can talk with them. All YouTuber are ready to talk, and you have
Hmm.
to set the appropriate time and talk with them free of cost. This is my advice for people those are making excuse. I'm not
Hmm.
on the environment.
Yeah. Actually, you're right. I think
Then
it's enough.
really in the ending, really I'm so appreciating to your journey, and I'm
Thank
proud of you, your effort, and due to know you are a book lover, then you read the many different kinds of book, and you
you. Yeah.
know the what is the meaning of the visualization, what is the meaning of the
Hmm.
promising, and what is the meaning of the effort.
Yeah.
Everything you know, because
Hmm.
if any author reading any writing any book, let's take 20-30 year experience. Then
Hmm.
we can't learn within 30 days. You
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
think why author written this. this is our version of the mind. This is our stuff of the mind. How can making the trap? How can our mind making the trap? How can understand our emotional thought? How can understand the weird stuff? What is the right? What is the wrong? Until you are not go the proper collections
Mhm.
like data, informational
Mhm.
data.
Right, actually. So I think it's
Very
a wonderful session. I'm also feeling very good. So and we will connect again and we will make another
sure,
video.
sure, sure,
Where,
sure. Rahul. Really nice to meet you, Rahul.
thanks, sir.
Bye
Thanks.
bye.